start, and we are underway now from Huntington Bank Field. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. In motion right goes Reed. They'll fake the jet sweep there. Instead, hand to Jacobs up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. They're going to keep it on the ground, and he will get in to make it 8-0. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down. Love. Christian Watson. And down to the 27-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 27. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Over the middle, complete. That's Reed. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down. Love looking to throw it. Touchdown, Packers. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have come back to make it a 2-point game. Extra point from McManus is good. And this is now a 1-point game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. Solid effort by Jair Alexander there defensively. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Watson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. A tight one, 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Again, they turn to Ford. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Watson. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now it's Watson. Dancing to his left. Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Out of the gun, Watson. Flush to his right. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum. The other side is starting.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Chubb. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him again. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And Chubb fighting, but nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped short of that 1st down marker. They'll run for it. Chubb, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime. So that, Charles, a big decision there on 4th and goal, and it works out.
And that is an example of a coach who's confident in his team. He didn't look at it as a gamble at all. He looked at it as belief. Great starting field position. Let's go ahead and deliver, and they do.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we come upon half. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Buying time to his left. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Love. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Running for it. Here's Chubb. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. To throw is Watson. Escaping the pressure right. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Here's Love. And Watson has it right side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. To throw now. Here's Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Play action this time with Love. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. On second down, Jacobs. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on third and very long. Once again, it's Jacobs. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway. And
he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Faking the give. Now Watson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And just shutting him off there. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. Here's 1st and 10. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Love's throw brought in by Watson. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd down. Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now Love. Throw left side complete. That's Reed. Well, think about this. You got to potentially be careful not to score too early here. 2nd down. Here's Love. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Love looking to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Desperation time here. Love on fourth down. He'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this Browns defense stands tall. Watson. Flushed out right.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Now Watson. That is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Watson now to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Flush to his right. That is intercepted. And the Packers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play,